Hello everyone, my name is Mehek and I welcome you all in the live session by Scorp Overseas. I am Mehek Bedi representing University of Northern British Columbia. Today I am here to attend the Scorp Overseas live session where we will be talking about the university in bit detail. But before I start, we all know that COVID-19 pandemic is affecting all of us. But we should not let it stop from improving our minds, sharpening our skills and connecting with each other. And here in this case, we all are connected virtually. Now let's start with the introduction. University of Northern British Columbia is the public research intensive university. We are located in the Prince George City, which is not far away from Vancouver. It is just a 1-hour flight from Vancouver. And according to the Times Higher Education World University Rankings in 2017, UNBC is featured in the group ranked between 801 to 1000, the only Canadian university of its size to be included in the rankings. We are top 3 in Canada according to Maclean ranking from more than a decade. We are very well known as Canada's Green University. We are also top 50 research university by Research Info Source. UNBC is also recognized as British Columbia's top employers. Now stating about the history of UNBC. So UNBC was first introduced as a community college, but after looking the overwhelming support from the people in North on 22nd June 1990, it was established as a university. In 1994, UNBC was awarded its first 6 of what would be thousands of bachelor degree, and this was the only university where Queen Elizabeth was a part of its official openings. Now, further we will be talking about its programs. Now, just to highlight, I would like to tell you the famous research universities such as University of British Columbia, Simon Fraser University and University of Northern British Columbia falls under the same category of the research-based programs. Now moving on to our programs, like UNBC has more than 60 undergrad programs to choose from. But to start with, we have categorized our programs into 2 categories. One is the competitive and other one is the non-competitive. Now let me introduce you first about the competitive programs. So under competitive programs, we have Bachelor's in Civil Engineering, Bachelor's in Environmental Engineering and Bachelor's in Health Science. Now first we will be discussing about Bachelor's in Civil Engineering. Now, Bachelor's in Civil Engineering is all about its infrastructure development, designing and manufacturing. And the scope can never be less in this area due to the increasing requirement of such professionals as per the nature of the degree. The required subjects for the competitive programs will be physics, chemistry, maths. Moving on to the next program, that is environmental engineering. So Bachelor's of Environmental Engineering is all about the application of scientific and engineering principles to improve and maintain environment. The scope can never be less for this course as well due to the increasing requirement of such professionals is high due to hazard effects of pollution. And the required subjects for Bachelor's in Environmental Engineering will be physics, chemistry, maths, and the students from bio background can also apply for Bachelor's in Environmental Engineering. Now moving on to the health science program. So under health science program, like we have biomedical studies. Now this is for all those international students who wish to go for medicine related courses like pharmacy, physiotherapy, dentist. They can go for this course and get their bachelor's degree done with 120 credit points and then qualify for further specialized courses to become a pharmacist, physiotherapist, dentist respectively. The required subjects are physics, chemistry, bio. Now this was about the competitive programs. Now we will be moving on to our non-competitive programs. So under non-competitive programs, we have programs like Bachelor's in Science, Bachelor's in Commerce and Bachelor's in Arts. So under Bachelor's in Science for the international students, we have 13 programs. Like we have biology, we have chemistry, we have psychology, we have computer science, we have biochemistry and molecular biology. And we have other many subjects. Now this was about the Bachelor's in Science. Moving on to the Bachelor's in Commerce. So under Bachelor's in Commerce, again for the international students, we have 7 programs. Like we have business, we have MIS, we have marketing, we have finance, we have economics, we have accountings. So we have all those programs under Bachelor's in Commerce. Under Bachelor's in Arts, we have many unique programs like anthropology, political science, economics, and many more. The students who are looking forward for a BA in psychology, for them the student can choose anthropology if they want to apply for BA in psychology. So anthropology is similar to your psychology, BA psychology. So this was about the programs details. Now we will be moving to the admission requirements. Now first we will be discussing about the admission requirement for the competitive programs. Now for the competitive programs, we require 65% overall and no subject less than 60. Now no subject less than 60 means in your core subjects it should not be less than 60. Moving on to our non-competitive programs, so we require 55% overall and no subject less than 50. So this was about the admission requirement. Now for the competitive programs, we are available for only one intake, that is September. For non-competitive, we are available for all 3 intakes, January, May and September. And currently we are open for September also, and also we are open for Jan 21 as well. So the September intake for UNBC for undergrad program is online, and the students who are actually willing for applying in September intake, they can definitely apply as we are still open for it, and it will be the online semester. Sorry. Now moving on to the English requirement, your English efficiency requirement. Now UNBC accepts IELTS, TOEFL, Cambridge English Test, Duolingo and IELTS indicator. Now for IELTS we will be asking for 6.5, not less than 6. Now we are not accepting 5.5 even in one module, so it has to be properly 6.5, not less than 6. Your Cambridge English Test will be equal to again 6.5, not less than 6. Duolingo we are accepting for September and for January intake. So the requirement for Duolingo will be 105 points. And for the TOEFL we require 90 overall, no component less than 20. And we are also, as I said, we are also accepting the IELTS indicator, and IELTS indicator is also we are accepting for September and for January intake, and the requirements over there will be similar to your IELTS, 6.5, not less than 6. So this was about the English efficiency requirement. Moving on to the application fees. So the application fees for undergrad program is 125 Canadian dollars. Now tuition fees for non-competitive programs will be 23,117 approx. That includes your bus pass, your books fees, and tuition fees for competitive programs will be 25,165 Canadian dollars approx. Again, it will include your bus pass and your books fee. And this the fee which I have discussed with you, the tuition fee for competitive and non-competitive program, both are for your 1-year tuition fee. So 1-year tuition fee for competitive program is 23,117, and for competitive programs it is 25,165 Canadian dollars approx. this is again for your 1 year fee. The duration of the undergrad programs is 4 years. So in UNBC, if you're applying for undergrad program, we are working for the only degree programs, and the degree contains time period is 4 years. We will be also providing you on-campus accommodation as well. The students who are very much keen for going for the on-campus, so we do have the on-campus accommodation as well. And its fees definitely varies from like just a general fee, that is the $150 to $250. We are not providing any off-campus accommodation, but the students, if you require any kind of help regarding the off-campus, so you can go on the website of UNBC. There is an accommodation section where the off-campus links are provided to you, so you can go on to those links and get your off-campus accommodation done. Now, I believe now that you must have learned something about UNBC. And before I forget, I would like to highlight the USPs of UNBC. What is the reason behind one should choose UNBC? First of all, UNBC is a research university. It's just not a normal university. It is a public research intensive university. If I talk about the rankings, as I've discussed earlier, UNBC is from last 11 years, UNBC is a number position 3 for its undergrad program by Maclean magazine. And being a public university, UNBC will be providing you the offer letters in just 5 to 10 working days. We are also accepting the application without maths as well. Now, how this work is, like there is a program known as Math 115. So what happened is, all those students who are applying in UNBC and where you know that there is a requirement of maths in grade 12, so if you have not taken maths in your grade 12 maths, so no worries at all. We can monitor your application on the basis of your 10th grade maths, and while in the university you will be taking a program known as Math 115. So this Math 115 will help you to through this program you would be able to complete your degree without approaching to your in grade 12 maths. So Maths 115 will be there and you have to take care of it. It will be this Math 115 you will be continuing along with your semester. So this is how all those students who are willing to apply in UNBC and they are applying for a particular subject. For example, in commerce, student is looking for economics or accountings like that, and the maths is required, statics is required over there. And if you don't have maths in grade 12, so no worries, you can apply in UNBC, and we can have while in the university, then you can have Math 115. And that you will continue along with your semester, and the fees is included in your tuition fees. Now we are also accepting, the most important point is like we are also accepting the applications on distance education also. So we do accept distance education. The only criteria is students should have their transcripts for that. We are also accepting the application 10 plus diploma as well. Like if the student has done 10th and after that there is a 3-year diploma, we will be accepting those applications as well. But the programs which they have chosen for their diploma, it should not be vocational. That's the only point. And yes, we will be requiring the transcripts again for those students as well. We are accepting a gap for 2 to 3 years as well. But like suppose if you have passed out a 12th and after that you were doing some kind of job, but we will be asking those documents from you, and we will definitely verifying those documents if the the documents which you have provided to us are not fake, they are genuine, so you can apply. So if you have a gap, no worries, the gap should be properly justified. And the faculty ratio. The faculty ratio in UNBC is just 1:8. This means that if you have 8 students, you get 1 faculty, you get 1 professor for that. So this is actually a trend in UNBC because they would like to interact with their students by one-to-one and try to make their problems clarify easily. Okay, so the students have any kind of doubts regarding their products or any kind of subjects, so they have the professors with them, and the professors are actually very much cooperative. The environment is very flexible. UNBC also organizes education fair in January and in September intake. So this is actually a kind of a career education fair where students will come to know what are their future prospects. Employment ratio in UNBC is 81%, like 81 to 84%. Unemployment ratio in British Columbia is very, very less. And if I talk about the opportunities in Prince George City, so you will be getting a lot of opportunities in Prince George City, like there are many paper and pulp mills are there, sugar mills are there, oil refineries, and many restaurants are there. So students who are in University of Northern British Columbia and looking forward for any part-time options, so you can even get the part-time options in the university as well, and plus you can get outside the university in the city as well, means in Prince George City. If I talk about the backlogs, we are accepting the backlogs. It should be less than 5, not more than 5. So this is actually about UNBC. We have also introduced now a program for MBA, and that is Masters of Business Administration. So we have we have started accepting the applications for that. Just want to let you know the general things, like for the intakes, like we only have one intake for MBA program, and the intake is August, and we will be having the applications for August 21. And more things which I would like to add is, like, we have 2 campuses for MBA program. One will be in the Prince George City, and the second campus is in Langara College, Vancouver. The application fees for the MBA will be 153 Canadian dollars, and the requirement will be 6.5, not less than 6. The percentage, it has to be at least 70%. And the most important thing is you should have 3 years of managerial experience if you want to apply for MBA in University of Northern British Columbia. So you should have 3 years of managerial experience. So if you have any further doubts regarding any undergrad programs or any master's program, so you can always reach out to Scorp Overseas. Actually this was all about the UNBC. We are still open for September 20 intake and Jan 21 for the bachelor degree program, and we encourage students to apply as we have limited seats available, and as it is the one of the affordable city and one of the reputable institution across Canada. I hope you enjoy our exclusive live session of UNBC. Stay tuned with Scorp Overseas to apply for September and January intake. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye-bye.